Hello everybody. I am welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be doing some diamond painting with you, and just sitting and chatting a little bit. Uh, if you can look real close, let's see, maybe I can get you a little bit closer. Turn that just like so. Yeah, do I have it? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to adjust a little bit. Anyhow, if you can look real close, you can see that I got a little bit of pink stuff going right here. You can thank my sweet darling cats for knocking over my crystal light the other day, and it got all over my painting. I've cleaned it up as best I can, but it did stain the canvas a little bit. I'm hoping I can finish this and it's not that noticeable. Let's put it that way. So on we go, right? I I did some stitching the last day or so while I was waiting for this thing to dry out and clean up. But I did get a lot of done on that green that jungle butterfly, that green one. I got a lot done on that one. I'm not completely done, but it's getting close. When I get it finished, I'll show you, because it's a beautiful painting, you know. And I love all the colors in it. It's gorgeous. And so anyway, so that's what I've been doing for the last day or so. And let's see, what else did I do? Well, the kitties have been outside. They've been enjoying the weather. The weather's been great. We've had some really fine weather, and the temperature's not too bad. And so we've been enjoying the outdoors a little bit. So I figured while I'm sitting out there, I was doing a little bit of stitching. I'm still waiting on my other order from Temu to come in, but so far it hasn't come. Last I looked, it had arrived in Dalton. So hopefully I should be getting it soon enough. I ordered a thing to hold the cell phone camera, and it's a little different than what I've got right now, and it'd make it easier for me to do any videoing outside, because not only can it be stood up as horizontally, but also vertically as well, which I thought is a good thing. And so we'll see when it gets here. And then I got some cat toys that are supposed to be coming for the kitties. Yeah, they've about wore out their toys. So I'd say I knew it was about time to get them some new ones. Yeah. Yeah, we had barbecued ribs last night for dinner. They were pretty good, but unfortunately they upset my stomach a little bit. And then on top of that, they shot my blood pressure up. But they sure was good going down. So So I'm paying for that today. When my blood pressure gets up, my sugar level goes up. And when that happens, I get the shakes. And so right now, my hands are kind of shaky. So I'm moving a lot slower than normal. Let's put it that way. And it'll pass. It just takes time for it to run through the system. And so I figured I just hang out with you a little bit, talk, and and diamond paint with you, and just have a good old time, right? Okay, I'm trying to finish up all these M's, and because they're hidden amongst the H's, and so they almost look alike, And so far, I think I've got most of them. Let's see, I got this sheet over here, but I'll wait until I get over there. But other than that, I think we're done with that particular symbol. So we're going to stick this back in its little container. So you'll have to excuse me if I get kind of quiet today. Okay, that back in there. Let's see, what do we want? We want H, right? Yeah, let's do H. That is 3752. 3752. Where are you? There we go. But yeah, I'm over halfway done on this beach scene. I got this panel across here, and then I'm done. Well, not completely. I have to clean it up a little bit and seal it before I can hang it up. Yeah, how I hang my paintings on the wall is I use nano tape, that double-sided tape that they have out there, and it holds really good. And so that's what I've been using. I just stick it up on the wall and I'm done. And the good part about it is that the nano tape is reusable. All you have to do is rinse it off and you can use it again, which that works for me. And but I got this one painting I want to get to, but I want to get some done on the big ones first. But it's a picture. It is a picture of Jesus in the clouds. It's a picture of his face in the clouds. And I really like that one. It was really pretty. And as soon as I get a little bit done on my other two big ones, I'm going to sit down and work on that one and get it started. But I've got other things I got to finish first. I got the Pooh Bear I'm still working on. And then I've got the two great big ones, the fireside cabin, and the other one, which is the which is the mountain lake reflection. That one I want to work on and whatnot. But like I said, I got a lot of irons in the fire, shall we say. And I will eventually get to them. It just takes time. But I bounce back and forth between cross stitch and diamond painting, so So needless to say, I keep busy, to be honest with you. And now that I've been doing this videos and whatnot, it's keeping me even more busy. But that's all right, because you know what? I enjoy doing what I do. When I stop enjoying something, that's when I'll stop doing it. But, come on. But right now, I am enjoying sharing these videos with y'all and talking to you and having little short chats. I can live with that for now. And then, and hopefully you're enjoying it too, because I don't want to bore you to death. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was going to come up with a story for you today, but I can't think of anything right offhand. You know. Yeah. But yeah, I got into diamond painting 4 or 5 years ago, and the thing is, it's like potato chips. You can't just have one, right? You got to have as many as you can eat. Well, diamond painting is a lot like that. It's very addictive, and but it's also very enjoyable. But yeah, I do have a few health issues, and one of them is I'm a diabetic. I do have high blood pressure. That's why I have to watch everything I eat, and then on top of that, I have well, I don't remember what it's called. It's COPD or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's a breathing problem. And some days I have good days, and some days not so much. You know. And so some days when I have my problems with my breathing, I have to actually stay indoors in air conditioning because I can't breathe. And if it's very hot and very humid, I'm not coming out. I'm going to hibernate. uh, yeah, Melissa, my daughter had to go back to work today. She had a 4-day weekend, and but now she had to go back to work. So that's where she's at tonight. She's at get over there. Turn my light off. And anyway, she had to go to work. So that's where she's at. And my grandson, he has to work tonight. But he doesn't have to leave until about 8 o'clock. And it's only just now going on 7. So, well, it looks like we got all the H's, I think. Yep, I think we do. Okay, let's go on to another color. I'm hoping that I won't be able to see this stain through the diamonds once I get this thing done. Because I did the best I could trying to get get out of the way, trying to get the Kool-Aid stain off of it, but I did the best I could, but so we'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do next? How about a C? We'll do the C. Let's see. 3, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, I was working on this other painting that I was working on, and I ran out of 310. I ended up having to dig into my stash and dig out some extra drills because I actually ran out of the 310 for that painting. So, and this is how I store them. So here, it's 310, and it's a little bag. And luckily, I've got a lot of 310. So, I just haven't put it away yet. Yeah. Yeah, I know why I ran short. It wasn't the painting itself. It was people error, shall we say. I was working on that painting, and a lot of the background is 310. So I was busy doing my thing. Had me a tray full of 310 in my on my table, and Frankie decided to jump up and see what I was doing. Well, she landed right in the middle of where I was holding the tray, and that tray flipped right up and over, and I lost every bit um, of that 310. Okay, I salvaged a little bit, but most of it ended up landing on the carpet and on the floor. And once it gets into carpet, you might as well just forget it, you know. So anyhow, so that was not the manufacturer. It was just people error. It was my cat decided to do a number, and that was that. So most of the time, they usually, if they see me diamond painting, they usually stay. They stay off the table. But that day, for some reason, Frankie decided she wanted to get my attention or something, and decided to land in the middle of my diamond painting. And so, honestly, I'm surprised I don't have a whole lot of cat hair on this. I do a little bit, but it's not too much. Most of the time, if I see a black hair somewhere, I usually pick it off of there. And that way, we're not incorporating their fur with the diamonds. You know. But yeah, because I've got, with the two black cats, their fur really sticks out if it's sitting on something light, you know. Yeah, this last month, I think it was in June. One of my nieces got married, and she finally got married, and they did their wedding. They did in blue and white. It was really pretty. Yeah, it looked like it was a really nice wedding. They live down in Florida, so there's no way I could go to it. But I sent them some congratulations, and you know, and whatnot, because I happened to see the photos on the Facebook. I've been thinking about starting a Facebook group uh, for the diamond painting. That way, I can see what y'all are doing. So I've been thinking about it. We'll see. My problem is I'm not that tech. I'm not. I just very good at, I'm not very good at tech stuff, you know. And so I end up, you know, when the videos that you get, they are not edited. They are what I call, you get what you pay. You just, you know, you get it. That's it. It is what it is, kind of thing. Because I don't know how to edit. And, you know, like I said, they need to have some way of doing YouTube stuff for dummies, you know, because I would join that class in a heartbeat. Because I am not that tech savvy like a lot of people are. And if something goes wrong on the video, that's it. You're gonna see it. Because I sure enough not. I don't know how to. I don't know how to edit. The only way I can fix it is if I delete the whole video. Oh, excuse me. And and start all over again. And I don't want to have to do that either. So what I do is I just take and I give it to you as it happens. You know, it's just like almost being almost on live. You know, but it's not live. You know. But some people, they can come up with some really nice videos, and they got it all nicely edited, and they got all these, you know, pretty little banners and all kinds of good stuff, right? I'm not, that's not in my wheelhouse. Let's put it that way. And it's just the way it is. I saw a butterfly today. It was very odd looking. And it was definitely was a butterfly. I just don't know what kind. But it was kind of a blackish brown color. And then along the edges of its wings, it had little spots of almost like a metallic blue. And the butterfly was, I don't know, he was about 2 or 3 inches long. I mean, you know, he's a pretty good sized butterfly. And I thought, wow, I wonder what kind of butterfly that is. And my daughter and I both was sitting there and saw it, and we just, wow, you know, it's different. You know, it's shaped like a monarch, okay? Except it isn't the orange and black like the monarch is. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just strange, just different. And he came out and landed on my roses. I had these roses there. I think they're called knockout roses, and it's a really big bush. It's like a pinkish red color, and it's blooming all summer long. And anyhow, it attracts a lot of the butterflies. So I said, okay, I need to do is trim it back this winter. I forgot to. I wasn't able to get out there and trim it back last year. So it kind of went wild, shall we say. Anyhow, so I need to get out there when the time comes and trim it back, because I don't trim the roses back and usually until about February, right after we've had a real good hard freeze. Then I'll trim them back, and that way when they come back in the spring, they come back full and bushy. And this year I didn't do that, and they came back kind of scraggly looking. Lots of roses on it, just scraggly looking, that's all. And so anyway, so I got to do that this year. No, I had a really good garden and going and whatnot. And then I got sick and ended up at the hospital. And And then they had to, I had to have an amputation done. And after that, I was kind of limited into what I was able to do. And so I, get over there. And my garden, unfortunately, went to seed. And but I'm a whole lot better now. Yeah, I had to have one of my toes amputated. Somehow or another, it got some kind of abscess on it or whatever, and it got infected real bad, and didn't realize how bad it was until I went to the doctor, went to the hospital, and next thing I know, I'm having my toe amputated. That was not a fun experience, let me tell you. You don't realize how important your big toe is until after it's been removed. Then all of a sudden, you have you go to lean over to do something or pick something up, and next thing you know, you're going over head first on the floor because your toes is what keeps you from falling. Now that sounds weird, but it is. It took me a little while, a couple of times of falling to compensate for that. And so I ended up, it's got, and so I ended up having to relearn a few things. And, but that's all right. We got it done. But yeah, I never realized how important that big toe was. I figured, it was nothing, it's just a toe, right? No. It kind of is what helps you to keep your balance. And so anyway, that's kind of my weird story. Yeah, a lot of times at night, just before it gets dark, I can be sitting on the front porch, and across the street from us is this people that lives across the street. They have this big piece of property that sits there, and they have. Oh, I'm sorry, bumped you, didn't I? Whoop.